You're making great progress, Underlord. You'll be back to your old self in no time. Our next target is the citadel of the intransigent dotard, Lord O'Theland. He's a dim-witted sort, and he seems to like marching his troops into an early grave. I'd say it's time to learn about traps. Welcome to the breach, Underlord. This stronghold was built into this chasm to safekeep one of the Empire's inhibitors. With its trained garrison, it's virtually impervious to attack. Fortunately for you, their commander, Lord O'Theland, is a vacuous sort who will throw his troops at your dungeon without strategy or order. I can think of no better time for you to learn how to build defenses for your dungeon. But to do this, you first need a foundry. Open the veins of evil and unlock it now. Foundry unlocked. Build one now and your minions will be happy to create defenses for your dungeon. Summon Worker will create an additional worker for you to command. Each worker summoned after the first 5 will lock 50 mana. Workers can only be summoned within your own territory. To plan your dungeon, why not use the Prophecy spell to clear the fog of war and scout the surrounding terrain? If you find yourself with an excess of workers, you can always drop them onto your dungeon core to dismiss them, releasing the locked mana. You've discovered a perception shrine. Your vaults cannot store any more gold. Discovered a perception shrine. You've claimed a perception shrine. You'll need an archive and cultists in order to research that artifact. Entered your dungeon. You cannot store more gold. You've claimed a gold shrine. vault is empty. You've discovered a perception shrine. A Chunder has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the foundry, this gassy creature will joyfully launch the fetid contents of its stomach to attack. Your other minions would do well to stay a few steps back. Your minions' needs are not being met, Underlord. Build them the basic rooms they require. The tavern is an essential room for keeping your minions fed. As they increase in level, they will eventually rebel if there is no tavern to sate their hunger. Open the veins of evil and unlock the Blade Lotus. You've identified an artifact of joy. The Blade Lotus is a spinning flower of destruction that tears nearby enemies into shredded flesh as it pushes them away. To build defenses for your dungeon, you need simply to lay their blueprints upon a claimed tile. Your minions will work to craft defense parts within your foundry, which will then be ferried off by your workers tightly. Select the Blade Lotus and build it upon the flashing tile. Activate it to improve the mood of your minions and drastically reduce their needs to eat or sleep. Done, Underlord. But see how some of your mana has been locked away. These defenses require a small portion of your mana in order to function. You will regain this locked mana when the defense is destroyed. So, many of the defenses you build can be toggled between two distinct modes, each with their own effects. Toggle the Blade Lotus by clicking it now. The Blade Lotus can be dropped into a hidden mode, which allows enemies to unknowingly pass over it. A perfect trap for retreating foes. Now click the Blade Lotus again to reactivate it. When active, the Blade Lotus will carve your enemies down to size. Unless you're fighting those stinking dwarves, who will end up pint-sized. Due to its small size, the Blade Lotus is most effective in tight corridors. For a bit more firepower and range, you should consider the Bombard. This defense will launch flaming iron balls at any foe that mistakenly wanders too close, swiftly turning their bodies into broken vessels of blooded mash. Select the Bombard and build it upon one of the flashing tiles to the east of your dungeon core. What's the opposite of quick-witted? I hope you've built the bombard by the time you figure it out. You've identified an artifact of gold.
Delectable.
The bombard can be placed into overdrive mode by clicking it, which will increase the speed at which it fires. However, each attack while in overdrive will damage the defense. Now that you have some offense, you should wall off your dungeon core to prevent your enemies from sneaking in and destroying it. Build a wooden door upon the flashing tile. The wooden door will slow the advance of your enemy for a short time. However, it can also be used to prevent your minions from wandering into haunted corridors or private baths. The wooden door can be toggled open and closed with a click. While closed, no minions may pass through unless the door is opened, destroyed, or sold. You've caught on quick, Underlord. Now put your murderous new talents to work. There's no doubt that the insipid Lord will soon learn of your presence and send his troops forth to die by your hand. In the meantime, you should continue to build defenses to protect your dungeon, adding any additional rooms you desire to diversify your army and improve your chances of survival. Should you wish to speed up the construction of your defenses, you can pick up defense parts from your foundry and drop them directly onto blueprints. Prophecy will temporarily remove the fog of war in a small area, allowing you to scout the map and spy on your enemies. Your workers can be a mindless bunch and will continue to claim territory until you command them otherwise. Use impasse flags to limit their movement. Impasse has two modes. One to prevent your workers from claiming beyond the marked area, and another that will prevent them from traveling over the tiles completely. To dismiss an impasse flag, simply give it a slap. Or right-click the icon to dismiss all impasse flags at once. Discovered a gold shrine. Tagging it will allow your workers to mine unlimited wealth for your dungeon. If your coffers are full, or if you're afraid of how wealth might change you, you can always untag it with a second click. Gnarling lost.
This evil presence shall not stand up to my might. Rally straight forth to assault them, men!
How terribly kind of the nitwit to announce his attack. Prepare to defend the center line, Underlord.
Dead. This threat is more serious than I thought. Give me a minute. I shall prepare a new plan of attack to thwart this devil. Got it! We shall attack from the north and the center simultaneously. That should bamboozle this unholy menace.
Scatter their bones for the rats to clean. Your minions are in combat. Your wooden door is under attack.
They've all been bested? Okay, hold on, I'm thinking. They'll certainly not expect this trick. Assault the center and the south. They'll never see us coming.
This blubbering dunce could have used a few firm lashes as a child. Let's hope your vote is brimming, Underlord.
By the light! Have none of you had any training at all? Swiftly, troops! Attack all three sides and we'll surely overwhelm them with our might. It's inconceivable that they'll survive this assault.
I haven't had this much fun in years.
Back thee away, Underlord! You shall not defile our lands with your vile taint!
A cultist is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Heal will restore injuries based on their current health. The healing energies will be shared with other nearby minions if they are also gnarling lost. Your wooden door is under attack. A gnarling cannot satisfy its needs because it is wrapped. Your minions are fighting the enemy. What a marvelous meat grinder you've constructed, Underlord. Chunda is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Your units have been made happy.
From all sides, swiftly, whilst the minions of evil recover.
This assault may actually test your abilities, Underlord. Do try and learn something. You've identified an artifact of experience. Activate it to increase the level of all your minions by 1. Your wooden door is under attack. Your units have been blessed with experience. Your wooden door has been destroyed. Your Blade Lotus has been destroyed. Your Bombard is under attack. One of your minions is unhappy. Your minions are being attacked. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. Chunder is unhappy because it is tired. Chunder lost.
Those loyal to the Empire, come to me. I will tell you the tale they will sing of us when we have finished here. They'll sing of our bravery and those who have fallen. They will regale the noble way in which we fought and won. They will proudly shout my name, Lord Otheland, Savior of the Empire. Now if you are with me, cheer with me.
I'd better get ready to meet my maker.
Make sure you keep your dungeons secure, Underlord.
You there! Lead the charge from the north. And you, yes, lead the southern assault. We shall attack in 2 ways. I will lead the second from the rear, so I may issue orders more easily. Charge!
Bombard complete.
Charge forth and assist your comrades!
Your Bombard is under attack. Bombard complete. Your Bombard has been destroyed. Bombard complete. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked. Your minions are under attack. Chunder lost. Your core is taking damage. Your core is taking damage. Payday has come again. Underlord, your dungeon core is being attacked.
Feel like a piercing.
Did I do it?
that he's sent his entire army to their death, you should have no trouble killing him and destroying his inhibitor. Rally your minions forth to silence this insipid lord. A chunder cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. You have discovered a gateway. Destroy the inhibitor swiftly. It lies open and undefended, but for that odious blackguard. Is getting angry because it hasn't been played. Silence has never sounded so superbly executed. Before we move on, I must warn you, the next inhibitor comes with an unpleasant surprise. Fine work, Underlord. Now that Otheland and his cronies are a dehydrated paste, let's move on with our assault and destroy the final inhibitor.